Hi, I want to talk to you about our family and something that's almost magical, but it's real, and kind of a miracle that it happened at all, but it did. I want your help in an endeavor to help nudge the rudder of our family ship, so to speak, to guide it to a better landing spot financially. This will require minimal effort and will be virtually hassle-free. We've had many generations in this family. Our ancestors mostly came over on boats to this country. They worked hard, kept their nose clean, followed the rules, and made a good life for themselves. Then came along the greatest generation. Then the baby boomers. Then the X generation. And the millennials came along. Then the Z generation, those born after 1996. And it's in this video I want to talk to you, the parents of them, about their future. And to the adults that are already in their 20s in this generation, I'm going to talk to you directly later in the video, but go ahead and keep watching because you'll find the rest of this video valuable. To the parents of these little munchkins, I want to talk to you about the magic of compound interest, dividend reinvestment, and the miracle of tax-free income. I'm talking about a Roth IRA, individual retirement account. A retirement account for kids? Yes. Is that legal? Yes. Why kids? Because they're so young, the clock is on their side. What's an IRA and how does it work? IRAs are investment vehicles. You put money into them, money grows, and then you take it out after retirement. There are two types, the traditional and the Roth. In a traditional IRA, you earn income through work, you contribute a portion of that money to the IRA before income taxes are paid. Then you invest that money and it grows. After age 59 and a half, you may withdraw money from it, either the contribution amount or the money grown, and you'll pay the income taxes on it then. In a Roth IRA, you can earn income through work and you contribute a portion of that money after paying income taxes now. Then you invest the money and it grows. After age 59 and a half, you may withdraw money from it, either the contribution amount or the money grown, and you'll pay no income taxes on it. Tax-free income. Tax-free income. So, how much is the payoff? Well, let's look to the past to get a glimpse of the future. You probably recognize these two. Let's say somebody opened up an account for them back in 1966 when they were 9, 10 years old. And they held that account of S&P 500 stocks all the way to today. How much would it pay off doing the hassle-free minimum amount? So, if we invested $399 equivalent in today's money in 1966, that turns out to be about $48.71 per year. Now let's break that down to monthly. So 48.71 divided by 12 gives us about $4.05 per month. Now, if we invested that into the S&P 500 in January of 66 and kept it there through January 21, and we did $4.05 every month, and we're going to keep it constant, and we're going to ignore taxes and fees, and we run the calculation. Our portfolio is $138,502. That's in today's money. Now we had only invested $2,673. That's our $4.05 a month. Annual return was 10.9%. Now it's very difficult to calculate exactly what an S&P 500 investment over that many years because of dividend reinvestments, when the dividends are issued and such. So let's check another source, and these links will be down in the description. Over here, for 54 years we invest and we get 11% return, $4 per month, and we get these numbers over here. So we get 118,686 or about, let's see, 6, add another 6 to that, plus 7708 plus 2592. All right, so we get about $129,000. So $129,000 there,
$138,000 here. So even if these numbers are off by 20%, which is possible, we're still looking at a six-figure income that is tax-free. No taxes. Let me emphasize that again. No one's going to pay any taxes on this money.
All right, that's six-figure earnings through multiple recessions, a dot-com bust, a terrorist attack, a financial crisis, and a global pandemic. I'd say that's still pretty good. But this didn't happen. Why? Well, for one thing, low-cost ETFs, that's exchange-traded funds, didn't come into existence until 1993, at least the ones that covered the S&P 500. Roth IRAs didn't exist until 1997. And commission-free big company trading platforms where you pay $0 to make a trade, well, that only happened about 15, 16 months ago. So this is a new opportunity. Let's take advantage of it. This sounds complicated and it sounds like a lot of work, and it can be. There's a lot of IRS rules that impact this. But I've looked at the complexity and searched through it, and I think I've whittled out a path that makes it simple and almost hassle-free. All right, this section of the video pertains to the kids age 0 to 15, the minors. First thing you do is open up a custodial account. This account is called a custodial Roth IRA. You can do it at Fidelity. The kid is the owner, but the adult is the custodian. And any adult can be a custodian. Doesn't have to be the parent. When the kid turns 21, becoming an adult, the custodial account rolls over to a regular Roth IRA, and the kid controls it then. Second, contribute to the account. The IRS does not care where the money comes from. It can come from any other account. It doesn't even have to come from the kid's bank account. So the kids can earn money, but they don't have to put the money into the Roth IRA. It can come from the parents, the grandparents, anybody. As long as it does not exceed the amount of earned income for that child that year. That's the important parameter. Gifts of money do not count towards this. Only work, earned income. Third, is the child a household employee or an independent contractor? If they go the household employee route, you, the parent, will have to file for an EIN number for your household and file Schedule H every year with the IRS. That's a lot of hassle, forms to fill out. The independent contractor route is a lot simpler. And they can work for anybody. They can't work for the parents, but they can work for the grandparents, aunts, uncles, church, neighbors, any organization. The type of work under the independent contractor route also opens up more. They can do yard work, gardening, dog walking, dog sitting, modeling for YouTube videos. They just can't work in manufacturing or mining or any hazardous jobs. Child labor laws, you know. So grandma needs help in the garden this spring. Uncle Steve needs a whole bunch of sticks picked up in his yard after the ice storms. There's all kinds of work you can find for them. Just gotta look for the opportunities. You're gonna be visiting other family members anyway. Take advantage of that. To make it hassle-free at the federal level, the child cannot earn more than $399 per year. That's the limit. If they go up to that, stay below that limit, then they don't have to file self-employment tax. To make it hassle-free at the state level, they just have to make less than $7,350 and not get married. I think they could do that. But one thing you will need to do is keep a record of their work. Who they worked for, how much they were paid, when it was done, and what service was provided. You can do this simply in a Word document. It takes 2 minutes. In the unlikely event that the IRS does come looking, you'll have the documentation. That's all they're looking for. You'll have the Word document with their work history. When these minors turn 16 and 17, they might get jobs in retail, grocery store, fast food restaurant, and they'll be W-2 employees at that point, and they'll be filing tax forms anyway to get their refund back. So this opens up more opportunities to contribute to the Roth IRA. They'll be making more money, so they can put more in. Now they do need to stay below the earned income level, and it cannot exceed $6,000 per year. Those are the parameters. Again, Grandma and Grandpa can contribute to it, but stay within those parameters. Pitfalls. Why not do it? Fear of the unfamiliar. Yeah, I've been in that position. I wasn't taught financial matters in school. I didn't have a family member teaching me. When I did get advice from strangers, it was always high cost, low performing mutual funds and an annuity that locked me in for 10 years. It's all going to be taxed. I'm here to help. Call me. You're too busy for a 5-minute phone call and about 14 minutes a year of typing and a few money transfers. Okay, you gonna give up 6 figures for your kids because of that? I'm here to help. I'm willing to be the custodian. Lack of trust in me. Well, I can understand that. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a tax attorney. I'm not a licensed investment advisor. I'm just not as financially stupid as I used to be. I'm willing to be the custodian, and I don't benefit from this monetarily at all. The only reason I'm doing this is the satisfaction of sending our family ship into a better destination. Again, any adult can be the custodian, yourself or choose someone else. I'll volunteer to do it. It's fine. Can it affect their college financial aid? According to Mark Kantowitz of finaid.org, he says no, at least for the federal form. The federal application does not have retirement accounts on it, either owned by the child or the parent. So for that, it does not matter. For private colleges on the CSS form, it could make a difference. Retirement accounts are listed on that application, and they may or may not take it into account when determining financial aid. It's up to them, and it could be different from private college to private college. The kids get control of the account at age 21. Maybe they haven't learned the good benefits of delayed gratification and sacrifice a little now for a better future. Maybe they get control of the account and blow it all on tattoos and jewelry and fashion. Well, some of their siblings and cousins may not do that. And around age 30, when they see that they've got a portfolio that's growing for their golden years, maybe the kids that blew their money might readjust their rudder and steer their ship in a better direction and go ahead and open up an account there and start the savings again and investing. Let's give them all the opportunity to take something that's amazing and make it real. Mistakes in your 20s. All right, I'm talking to you guys right now and anybody else that's going to be in their 20s later on. You can make a lot of mistakes in your 20s. And if you don't open this account now, even if you don't have the money, you don't have a job, you're still a student, or maybe you're just barely making ends meet, well, that's still a mistake. Opening the account, you don't have to have money right now to put into it. There's no minimum balance you need to carry. So go ahead, go to Fidelity, open up an account, get it done, get it ready for when you are ready to contribute to it, and start investing it and growing it. It's not going to be a custodial account. It'll be a regular Roth IRA because you're of adult age. So go do it today. Do you want a secured financial future for your children in their golden years? Do you want to teach your kids about finances before they become an adult? Will you take the minimal effort to start this ball rolling? Will you send me a text or schedule a call to talk about this? Let's do this. Things you need to do. 1. Open an account. Call me. I'll help. 2. Get the kids earning income. 3. Record earned income in a Word document for the minor. 4. Put money into the account. Invest it. 5. Don't withdraw it. Anything you think I got wrong here, put in the comments, please. Any questions you have, put those into the comments too. I want to share this with everybody. And I don't want to steer our family ship wrong.